Good day, my people. Manners and respect. We there. Let's talk. This corona thing has got people running like mad people are road. I mean, I know what going on, but we want to talk some things that get everyone up to the same scratch. You get me? On the same page. I think people are lost out there. Man, lost out the brethren. You're gonna tell me, say we don't overstand to the people them done sell off, buy out the whole of the toilet tissue them and all of the sanitary thing them for your hand, and I sell we back for double the price. We don't understand that something there. We don't understand or we don't overstand that the whole of this is to lock down the whole wide world. Let me start you from the start. Let me from the top. Cause I said this on my Facebook the other day. But let me just put this out there clearly so everybody understands where we're at. China is one of the leading driving forces in the world. You understand? Leading. No boy can't chat to China. Not their economy anyway. So on a whole, when you look at countries and places, you realize China's one of those places that really don't even need tourism. They don't need tourism. They're making so much money from the products that they put out in the world, and the whole wide world is their consumers. So crazy. Yeah, I mean supply and demand. When you check that, you know what the numbers are. You don't even have to care about the numbers. Just know they're wealthy. All right, cool. America would not get a deal from China on that level because, see, China is on a thing like, right, if you've made that over there, instead of me taking that for a certain fee, I'm gonna just create my own one. Which any smart person in the right mind, we've got the 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 tech or the scientific people behind them to make these things happen. That's what you're gonna do, right? That's what China does. If you come out with an Apple device, China comes out with some next device. Similar stuff. You come out with some Gucci trainers, China's got them fake Gucci ones that look just like your ones. You know them one there? So don't play with China. They're up. So they try to crash their thing by dropping this flipping mad virus thing. This virus was something that was supposed to kill off a certain set of people. You get me? But it ended up backfiring and it's killing everybody now. So they say. Now, for me, Patrick Nathaniel Knight, I find it very hard, yeah, to believe half of the shit that I've been seeing on social media going around. All right, for those that's making fun of toilet tissue and all of these things, you just don't see the seriousness of what's going on. So when you've got time to laugh and joke, you should have been sitting down and preparing yourself. You're wasting time. That's what we don't have time for. You understand? Cool. How dare these people have my people them scared running up and down like we're not ahead of the game and don't know what's going on. You have to 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 be able to affect China. Do you know what you have to do? You have to affect the whole wide world. 'Cause remember, that's their consumers. So here we are, where we are with this coronavirus, so called. Hey, big up to all the actors and actresses and all these people in their top positions, yeah, taking big paychecks to come online and say, hey, people, you know, coronavirus and the message is all right, but it doesn't know. Yo, remember saying at them time, enough people are going to sell we out, before they tell us what's good. Them not going to tell you what go on. Them money enough. Them bank all right. They got an escape route. You understand? Big up everyone logged in. You don't know. Yo, fam. Dimitri, put your mic a tiny bit closer. Microphone closer, them say. All right, let's do that. Let's just do that because they say they can't hear me clear enough. So let's keep the microphone right. That's all. And let's put a little volume on that so you can hear. Right? So for me, as far as I'm concerned, I be a trickery I go on. Now, watch the trickery now. When they put out the scare, the whole of the UK, the whole of the whole world is gonna go into a madness. Like rascal, it's not just London. Everywhere's gone out to buy tissue. Everywhere's bought out every store. That's what they wanted. This is key things. Think ahead. They wanted famine. They want to bring the people to their knees. The only way to do that is to make the people spend everything that they last have. If some people ain't got savings, some people's got their money wrapped up in shoeboxes, some people's money is not in accounts where it's just accessible. Some shit's wrapped up in a property and shit. So With these things said, they know when they put out a panic like this and everybody spends their last, and then we're all locked down for how long and nobody can't work and we're not receiving no money. Okay, so they're willing to give out 330 million for those that can't work and those that are sick and one bag of thing. That's cool. That sounds cool because that sounds like they're buying us into some next shit that we don't know about. Why are you so willing to? And I'm not just willing to go there. I'm even willing to go further. Eh? Since when the government ready to go further for we, the ghetto people, them never gone further. The people them that has passed socially, yeah, condolences to the families and so forth. But I've not heard any of the families speak out of any of the loved ones that supposedly passed away through coronavirus. And for me, that's alarming. Um, 3 big supermarkets around my town empty of meat and toilet roll, yet we are being told to keep calm. There is plenty of food. It's what I'm saying with the people, them peeps, think ahead. There's not plenty of anything. What they're gonna do, they're gonna while the craze is going on, they said it's been going off more than even Black Friday's ever even seen them kind of revenue there. So when you're seeing check the prices of the things as well and tell me they're not going up while you lot are just spending randomly. Yes, I need this. This man's yeah. Well, me have the most money, you know, me I buy the most water, you know, me I buy the most toilet tissue, you know, box of tissue, yes, a box of yo. You gotta think when these people them spend off them accoutrement where them have. Yeah. Well, on there, cause something just pop up. I don't know why that just popped up, but yeah, let's go back. So when they spend off the little change with them have, then we're retreating back to our house. When we don't work for like 2 months, that's when the sufferation starts to kick in. It's not gonna kick in now when everyone's laughing and joking. Yeah, man, me have my Christmas cupboard them full up like a Christmas or not. Yes, most people are watching footage online where man's putting up houses full of water and oil and one bag of. Remember this now. Man, them will own warehouses of food and stock, or what they call it, cash and carries. Man that own cash and carries, their house would always look like that. Don't be fooled. Don't be surprised. No, there's no who gives a fuck. I mean, man with one corner shop and them something there for how many years, their houses is gonna look like that. It's gonna be stocked up to the T. Why? Because they can. What are we gonna do to survive? Look, see what I'm not gonna run down what people are running down. What I'm gonna go out and buy next is some coal, because you see what we might not understand is that these people are gonna start fucking with our electric, they're gonna start fucking with our gas. They know that most of the people are on meters. They got some of us on smart meters. I told you about the contactless, they're gonna take away money soon. Soon it's gonna be martial law like what you're seeing around the world already. We know this. We need to come together. B. Right now's the time. I've been screaming this for God knows how long. Why are we still wasting time? When the thing get dread, Olan, when the thing get dread, all of the elderly that's in care homes, they're saying they're not gonna have the resources to make sure that these people are okay. So what are we gonna do to make sure our own people are okay? Because obviously the government's forgotten about them, as we already know that the coronavirus is there to kill off mostly the elderly people and those that suffer with asthma. I had my daughter on my phone the other morning telling me that she's scared because she suffers with asthma. You understand? And the way they're scaring the people, they're scaring people's children and all sorts. And it's not even that deep. It's not that deep. I don't believe it's that deep. I think half of this is scaremongering going on. And for them to bring in whatever rules, laws, and acts that they would like to bring in, and we would have no say. We are going to have to run with what the government's dealing with. And that's that. When this is the time that our people should be standing up and saying, yo, you know what opportunities off of the back of this right now? Is man mad? Yes, we might be at home for a little bit, and yes, we might have a few cancellations on shows or maybe a few, you know what I mean, reschedules for later down in the year or whatever. But right now, there's work to be done. Loads of work to be done. Listen, the youth them that's been out there doing a bag of pop, now's the time they should be opening their eyes should be opening, realizing raw Olan, got bigger pictures right now. How are we gonna survive though? You got youths them where their parents and them are living underneath the breadline. They are not able to run out and buy no cases of water and no bags of flipping tissue and being able to stay ahead like most people that are out there. So how do you think this is going to become crazy? The social dysfunction was going to happen, and the unrest was going to keep up. Add that to famine when food run out and they say they're not restocking no more. Cause just believe you me, tactics. These people have tactics that sometimes we don't see it until it's past, and we're already caught up in it. So what are we gonna do? Well, outside for me is gonna be like a playground. You see, when you say you're gonna lock down somewhere and we're not allowed and we're not, I don't like dictatorship. People can't tell me so I can't do or I can't do this or I can. It's very hard for the army and the police force to lock down every single block, estate, road, and curb. Doesn't go like that. Yeah, what I go on. So I will be one of the little vigilantes out on the strip, like make sure my mother all right, make sure auntie all right, check pan cousin. You know them one there. Check my dogs there, make sure everybody's good, and come back and give you a report of what I go on. Send a drone out up in the sky and make you see how the people them are live on the ground and how the people them are trying to govern the ground. See what I'm saying? Not many people's willing to do these things. Some people's going to comply to what the system has said or what the government has quickly said on one of the news channels, and they'll comply to that. But there's millions of people that I believe, don't believe, but I know is not going to be compliant to that. That don't make sense. A lot of things are not right, and we don't know what is. So we're going to keep sifting through all the mud of the fuckery until we get to the end and find out where the source of all this shit is coming from and who stands to gain from all of this. Because I tell you what, my brothers in Italy, they that is cold. What? How they just shut down Italy? Cold. How they just shut down France? Cold. How they just shut down flipping New York and all these other places? It's absolutely mad. And now they're saying that coronavirus is in Jamaica. How the fuck do you work that one? All you do is you come out. Listen, if somebody's traveling and claim that they've got coronavirus, right? The minute that you come out in Kingston or Montego Bay, the first thing you do, you got to find one bar, get a little small flask of some white rum, and take a swig of that and burn out the chest plate. Neat. Stun out in the heat for a hot minute and you're good. Simple thing. It can't live under them heat there. It can't even live under the heat of Ray and nephew. People running down for go buy paracetamol and ibuprofen and them something there. They're telling you this aggravates the coronavirus. So you buying it, do not take that if you believe that you have got the fever or you have somehow contracted the symptoms of this, because you're only going to aggravate it, as this is what they're saying online. This is what they're saying in the news. This is what they're reporting. So they didn't tell you that beforehand. They waited until you guys bought out the whole of the stock. And now they're telling you, nah, dead. They didn't tell you that the mask waste of time. They wait till you buy out the whole of the mask, them, and then tell you. They never wait until they never told you beforehand, and they never assisted all of the companies beforehand that no, actually let them get one each, and furthermore, let nobody be able to sell these products online for more than the price that it should be. You know what I mean? They made tons of money from it, and then they said to you, look, it's not really worth it, you lot doing this, but we put it out there still, and it'll go on. You go any airport, they're telling you can only buy one per person. One per person. Deep times, brethren. So yeah, man's gonna look for some coal. While everybody's looking tissue and water, we are look for some coal and two spare tire and two spare wheel. Know them style there? Cause when them lock off electricity, and it becomes the purge, I got there in my backyard with my little stove, my little coal and my little Dutch pot, I run a pot round here. In the dark or in the light, any which way you want it. But just know that man can survive. Because this is what it's about. It's not about spitting bars, chatting shit. No, no, no. Cool, we can all do that. Can you survive? Can you survive? Because we're going into that mode now. We're not in the mode of laugh and joke, chat shit and skin teeth. No. Can you survive? Can you make sure your people, your family, your loved ones are surviving? Okay. I left you with that fart there, you know, my people. Well, go on. Who's in the supermarket? Yeah. Big up everyone logged in, you know. This will be my new way of communicating with my people. As you know, these people have been trying hard to hack my Instagram. I have no control of it at the second, as they've limped that account into memorable. So they're trying to say like I'm deceased or something. Also with my Facebook. So I will be doing my YouTube lives. You'll see me posting up a few things with regards to talk my mind. And I might do 1 and 2 odd Facebook lives also. But trust me, I will be here for my people. Them any info you need, you know the thing, you can inbox me. Don't forget to subscribe, share, like any of my work that I've done in the past. You don't know. And look out for the work that's about to be dropping very shortly. Big up to my people, then big up to Pussy Stack, big up to my Part 2 style family, them over in the Far East. Shouts out to my Numa crew family, them over in Italy. You don't know it's manners and respect, nothing but love. Jimbo, big up yourself. Be a love every time, family. Big up man, Art of Love. Bloom, official, big up yourself. Art of Love every time. Everybody else logged in. You don't know my thing already. Listen, stay safe, you know. We can't trust Wagwan and we don't know the hour. We don't know the hour. We just know so something's coming, but we don't know when. We know so we have to go survive something, but we don't know what. Serious times. Just grateful to be able to even experience them times there, car. These are moments in history of people's existing, but they're not gonna be a part of the history. You get me? Not the written part of the book. So yeah, make sure you're part of the written part of the book. Don't be on the sideline. Don't sit on the fence. Be that outspoken first. And if you got something that you need to say it. Don't wait until someone else says it for you. Yeah, what I'm saying? Yeah, you got something to say, don't keep it on your chest. Speak it with your chest. That's the thing there. My people, have a great evening. Manners, respect, stay safe out there. You know, what's this? Hip hop enforcer, peace and love from Chicago. I big up my Chicago family. I hope everything's good over your side, my G. Be your love, you know the thing already. Things are gonna get dread. Oh, let me not just go like that. Hold on. Things are gonna get dread, you know. Things are gonna get dreaded and dread. Not just for us, not just for them, but for all of us. One thing we need to understand is that there's a world government going on. There's one world order of a government running, and it's been running. We just never clocked it. Okay. We as a people need to be connecting left, right, and center to survive this right now. What's going on here? Um, mm, don't know what that is. Yeah, I don't know. But anyway, forget that. That's negative. Yeah. We don't know, but we just definitely know that Raw is going to be dread. We need to connect. Every one of us need to be connecting. East, west, north, and south. Chicago, Manchester should be linking. London, New York, Miami, Texas, Dallas, everywhere. Everywhere should be connecting. There should be no more reason for ops. I don't want to hear no more young youth them talking about ops here, ops there. Forget about ops. That's dead. I don't want to hear no ops. I don't want to hear about no enemy. I don't want to hear about none of that. Let me hear how we're gonna link up and make this thing work so that it don't affect us as hard as it's gonna affect us if we don't have the unity. Because what? The government's unified with all the other countries that they decided that listen, we're gonna disrupt your thing and all. They're unified with even the football federation. How on earth is football being postponed and shut down? What? This is dangerous times. People, anytime you see in England say football shut down, know what time it is. Dread. It's not easy. I know no normal thing. Can't be normal. Football don't shut down for nobody. So just know so the times are dread and it's gonna be wickeder. We need to unify and know what we're doing. Who can do what? Who's capable of doing what? Some man can't even light a fire with two stick or two stone. You see what I'm saying? So we need to learn how to survive. And as a people, we're gonna have to help each other. It's not just gonna be about, oh, I've got all the tissue in the world, you know. Well, you what all that tissue for your body, just your body alone. Come on. Make sure you're helping your neighbors, them and helping people out there. You get me, my people? Cause you know how the thing go already. Let's see what this is being said here. I don't know. What's that? Yeah, man, I saw it go. That world government wants to see if we give up our way of life. More unity, less fear. Trust me, hip hop enforcer that is so right. That's what they want from us. They wanna lock us down. They wanna see who's willing to fold. Who's willing to fold now? Not who's willing to fight, who's willing to fight back, who's willing to rebel. They don't give a fuck about that. They want to see who they can crush. They're saying we're living too long. My age right now, I'm 40. My parents and my grandparents, whoa, they're saying they're living too long. Why you think they might come out with coronavirus for kill off the wall out the elder them? Then them think them can control we, the young rebellious ones. Are you crazy? You're lost, brethren. And that's what the thing got. We will take down the government, man. That's what we do, man. Babylonian triangle of captivity, you know. Kill a man a deal with liberty. 4,000 years of exploitation. Me, glad say me too dry I never live for see. You see me? Every ghetto you them for know them history. If you don't know where you're coming from, you won't know where you're going. If you don't know where you're coming from with history, you don't know what plots and plans these people will have for you in the future. So this is why it's good to study. Your odd cut, big up yourself, family. Good evening. Good to study, good to learn, good to listen, good to acknowledge what others are saying. Social networking, like, come on. Social researching and seeing what others are like, raw. How many people think the same way about one thing or two? You know what I mean? You test these waters, you'll find it out and you know it for yourself. There you go. Bob's your uncle. We're in our times right now, unity is needed. I'm always careful, bro. You know how the thing go, man. We're always careful, man. And them need to careful with them I do because everything they seem to be trying to do is backfiring right now. The most I ain't making it happen. Mama Earth saying it's not happening, mate. What you thought you was doing to our people, no, it backfired, you little pussy hole, and you thought that you was gonna get away with that. No, Mr. Government, boy, it can't work. It can't work like that. It won't work like that, bro. So the plans they're trying to plan, the Most High's got a greater plan, and he's saying, yo, right now, child, let me just reveal, make me people them start see Wagwan and what these people's plans are. Like, make them start sitting them. Look how many people around the world is acknowledge something's not right. They're blaming it on China. They need to blame it on China. Come on. That's who they're trying to crush as as a country, as an economy. Come on, continent, whatever you want to call it. They're trying to crush them. So they need to let off something that's going to affect all of us. And then when we can't even buy nothing from GoDaddy, not GoDaddy.com, what's the Alibaba? You go on their website, Alibaba, the most prominent, like out there, website that you can buy bulks of things. You can't buy nothing from there. They ain't shipping shit. Sanctioned from the world, basically. So you think about these things, man. You gotta just know what time it is. Dangerous times, people. Yeah, big up to all the other artists them out there. Hope the man them are speaking out on some real shit. But enough of you lot's been paid already and got your money and living nice. You lot can hibernate for a good 2 years. Enough of us can't. You get me? So we got to keep it real with our people. And even if we could, we wouldn't. Because it's not about hibernating. It's about staying out here on a battlefield with our people them and seeing it through to the other side. You get me? So on that note, my people, make sure you have a good evening. Stay safe. Keep your eyes open for the changes, car. They might only say it once. They're not going to repeat it in our head because they know it's going to benefit them. Get me? They're going to want to shoot us on the strip. When they say, oh, no one out, car curfew, lockdown, anyone gets caught on the... No, so they're going to kill you, you know? They might go kill you just to make an example so that they can Show it on like these people mean business. When we say stay in your house, stay in your house. When we say curfew, this is how they're gonna try and run the thing because they've been trying to do that for the longest. But it now work. You know what I mean? People, make sure you have a good evening. That's me over and out for tonight. What you done know doesn't stop there. We just have start that thing. You know what I mean? Big up yourself. And I'll be here for the whole of the lockdown. Them can't stop. We all be keeping everyone entertained. If it's not Uncle Jimmy, then it's Killer P. If I not Killer P, then you know a Patrick night. Know what I mean? Big up yourself. Stay tuned. I don't forget, peeps. If you ain't checked out my website, please go and check it out. killerp.com. Mad thing, mad thing, mad thing. Nothing but progression. 2020. We not stop. Man, as I respect. Good evening. Ta love.